Did the Buddha know about quantum mechanics 2,500 years ago? What if modern science is only discovering today what the Buddha understood more than 2,500 years ago? Long before laboratories, long before particle physics, the Buddha spoke about the true nature of reality. And surprisingly, some of those ideas sound very similar to what scientists are discovering today. Around 2,500 years ago, a man named Gautama Buddha began teaching something extraordinary. He said that the world we see around us is not as solid as it appears. Everything in the universe is constantly changing. Nothing stays the same forever. In Buddhist philosophy, this idea is known as impermanence. For most of human history, people believed that matter was solid and permanent. Mountains looked solid, rocks felt solid, even our bodies seemed solid. But modern science discovered something surprising. At the smallest level, matter is mostly empty space. Inside every atom, there is a tiny nucleus surrounded by moving electrons, and the space between them is almost completely empty. Scientists study this strange reality through a field called quantum mechanics. In this world, particles do not behave like ordinary objects. Sometimes they act like particles. Sometimes they behave like waves of energy. One of the most mysterious discoveries in quantum physics is called the observer effect. Experiments have shown that particles behave differently when they are being observed. In a strange way, observation itself seems to influence reality. The Buddha also spoke deeply about the power of the mind. He said that our experience of the world is shaped by our thoughts and our perception. One famous teaching says, "The mind is the forerunner of all things." In other words, the mind plays a central role in the reality we experience. Another important idea in Buddhism is that everything in the universe is interconnected. Nothing exists completely on its own. Everything depends on everything else. In modern physics, scientists have discovered a phenomenon called quantum entanglement. Two particles can become linked together. Even if they are separated by great distances, a change in one particle can instantly affect the other. Of course, the Buddha was not a physicist, and quantum mechanics is a scientific theory based on experiments and mathematics. But when we compare these ideas, the similarities are fascinating. Perhaps ancient wisdom and modern science are exploring the same mystery from different directions. The deeper we look into reality, the more mysterious it becomes. If you enjoy exploring the connection between ancient wisdom and modern science, subscribe to the Quantum Buddha Mind.